Hello guys, welcome back, and today in this video tutorial I will explain you the project structure of a Next.js. So in the previous video we learned how to create a new Next.js project. So let's begin. So I'm going to start with the file tailwindconfig.ts. So this is the file which allows you to define the Tailwind rules or CSS rules that you can specify here, like you can see here gradient, radial, something like this. And this rule you can use in your project. This is the file created for a tailwind, and next we have the file package.json. And remember, I'm not going to explain about all the file because here most of the file we will not touch. So here this package.json contains our dependencies. If we go to the website of Next.js official documentation, here you can see package.json. You can see here it contains project dependencies and scripts. So let's view it. So you can see that we have a dev dependency, like we have installed TypeScript and add type nodes, and these are the dev dependencies. And there are some dependencies which is automatically installed, which is a React and React DOM. And you know that the Next.js is based on the React, so it is necessary. And we have the script like dev for a development environment, then for build, production, then start and lint. And this is the package.json. So whenever you are going to install any of the new dependency, you can see here, you can visit here and see. And next we have the file nextconfig.mjs. So this is the Next.js configuration file. Whatever the configuration related to Next.js, you are going to define here. So you can see here next.config.js configuration file for the Next.js. Okay, now let's scroll down, and you can see here layout and page, and this is the two important files in Next.js. So you will find this file in this ape directory. So most of the time we will work in this directory, in this folder, ape folder. And here you can see three files: global.css, layout, and page. Okay, so first open the global.css, and this file allows you to define a CSS styling. You can specify your CSS styling, and that style will be applied to each page of your project, of your website. So first I want you to remove everything from root like this. And now here whenever we need to define a CSS styling, we will define here and use that style in our website. Okay, now the next we have a layout.tsx, and this is the very important file, and this file allows you to create a UI, user interface, that you can share between different pages. Let's say that you create a navigation bar and you want to appear that navigation bar on each page. Okay, like on your home page, about page, and service page. On each page, then you are going to create that UI, that navigation user interface in the layout file layout.tsx. Okay, if you specify any name here like UI.tsx, that will not work, because this is the file naming convention of Next.js. You need to specify the file name as layout.tsx. If you're using JavaScript, you're going to use layout.ts. Okay, you can see here you can specify a file in a three extension using the three extension .js, .jsx, and .tsx. I'm using here tsx because using the TypeScript, so that my extension is tsx. If I use JavaScript, then my extension will be JS or otherwise JSX. So this is the, let's see what this layout.js says. It says a layout is a UI that is shared between root. So you have a different root. So for example, let's say that you have a website like something www.domain, for example domain.com, and let's say you have the page home. Okay, on the home page you want to show a navigation bar. So this is the first root. Okay, and you have a page like about, you want to also show the navigation bar on this path, on this route. Okay, so for that you are going to create layout.js, and that layout.js you are going to define the navigation bar, and that navigation bar will be shared to the different pages. Okay, so now let's go back and see we have the page file. Okay, so let's see, a page is a UI that is a unique to a root. So you need to create a unique UI for the page. For that, you are going to use the page, and file naming convention is a page.tsx. Okay, so for that route, you need to specify the file name page.tsx. Now let's run this Next.js project and see. Okay, so go to your command prompt or terminal, and to run your Next.js server, you're gonna type npm run dev. Okay, if you remember, this is the script that we are running. If you can go here and see package.json, the dev script is going to execute it. Okay, so hit enter, and you can see your project or server is running on localhost 3000. Just go on this address, and you can see here this is the dummy page created by Next.js. Let's remove this one. So here, go here in the page, and as I told you that the UI for the unique UI that you want to create, that should be defined in the page.tsx file. Okay, this is the page.tsx file. Let's remove all of this UI. So I'm gonna remove this, and here I'm gonna type div hello like this. Okay, go back, and you see here hello, and here your layout.tsx, and if you specify something here, okay, let's say that you define here before the children. Okay, here before the children, if you say div neighbor, and you can see it appears here. Okay, this is the shared UI. Shared means if I go here, I will create a new folder, and if I call it dashboard like this, and then if you want to make it root, what I mean here means if you want to create URL like this /dashboard like this, then in your app directory, this is the root directory, and create a new folder, and within this new folder you need to create a new file page.tsx. If you not create page.tsx, then it is not going to act like this root. Okay, so let me show you. Here let's create a component, and here I will say dashboard page. Okay, if I go to this link, you can see here dashboard page. Okay, but you can see navbar still exists. That is because this navbar, this UI is thing like this is the UI. This UI created in this layout.tsx file. Okay, that means Next.js knows that this navbar must be shared between root. So here we have created the root dashboard. Okay, so when we visit dashboard, we can see the navbar is shared with this dashboard root, this with URL. You can see. So this is the concept of a layout and page. So remember, you can create here a unique UI for this dashboard page. Okay, so for that you are going to define all of the UI for dashboard page here, like this is the dashboard page, and whatever the style design you're going to define that is unique to this dashboard, you're going to define here. Remember. So in the next video I will explain about this routing, how to create this like a different route or URL path for your project. Okay, I hope that you understand project structure of the Next.js, and I have not explained all of the folder files you can see here because we are not going to touch most of the file. The imported file is a package.json, tailwind config, and if we in the future, if we need any kind of configuration in these different folder, we will touch it, we will see, we will learn. Okay, so I hope that guys you understand, and I want to say don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, and thank you.